guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laure and thanks for tuning in. So for today, we have a really great video. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about post-grad life and leaving college and how it's been for me. Yeah, I just kind of made some coffee and just kind of want to chit chat for a little bit. So basically I graduated in May this year, so May 2019, and I graduated with a bachelor's of art in studio art, and it's been about a month and I think a month and 2 weeks since I graduated. I just kind of wanted to talk casually about what it's been like being out of school, and basically just kind of like just chit-chatting about school in general. I'm working currently, I work 2 jobs, and just trying to figure out like what I'm supposed to be doing with my life kind of thing. Yeah, I kind of also wanted to talk about being out of school and social life kind of thing. No one really talks about the social life or like what school is like. I mean, what life is like outside of school. I feel like we build up college to be this pinnacle of our lives, and that like the rest of our lives are just going to be kind of like this slope downwards, like you're going into the workforce. But for me, I really loved school and I loved being at school, and for me, like, because that was kind of how I perceived school, I don't exactly know what to do now that school is over. Yes, I am working and I do love my jobs, but I'm also just like, now what? What do I need to do now? Like, I feel like I don't have any goals to look forward to. I'm just like perpetually working. So first thing I want to talk about is social life. So social life outside of school. No one really talks about it. It's definitely a different experience. For me, I have a couple of friends that live where I live right now. A lot of my friends have graduated, or a lot of my friends are still in school, but they went back home for the break, for like summer break. So I'm just kind of here during the summertime. And for me, because I work a full-time position, I work from Monday to Friday like pretty consistently. And so for me, Saturday and Sundays are like days to rest as well as like meet up with friends. And it just like is so hard for me because I'm a bit more introverted, and because of where I live a little bit further than the rest of my friends. I have to be very intentional, and I didn't realize how like lucky I was to live in a dorm. I actually lived in a dorm for 4 years out of 4 years in my college experience, because my school is like, we all live on campus mostly. So it was an experience now, like I'm living on my own at the moment and getting used to like, you're living by yourself now, and having to be really intentional if I want to like meet people. Yeah, having to be really intentional if I want to meet people, and also having to realize that it's okay to be by myself. I feel like we just like, because of college and because I lived with 2 roommates my last semester, I was just so used to having social time and like constantly being bombarded with having to be social, going out, like always making it seem like my life is amazing. And in reality, like, my life is pretty boring right now. I go to school, see, like, I keep saying I'm going to school because I'm just so used to going to school. Like, I go to work, I come back home, I eat, I go to bed, like, I start over again the next day. And it's pretty much of like a consistent pattern. And so for me, like, I've noticed that I've gotten into like a rhythm. And I feel like that's really important for me because I need some like sort of structure, but also like different from school, because with school, like, classes change every semester. So like, I have this schedule one semester and then it changes again. And for me, I like that because I have something to look forward to. I love change. I love like things happening. And right now I feel like I don't have that. I have nothing really to look forward to. So that's been definitely a bit of a struggle with the post-grad experience. But I don't want to say that like it's all like awful or whatever. I am enjoying like getting be by myself, and also learning to be alone and enjoy it. Learning to eat by myself has been definitely fun, I guess. It's something different for sure. And just like, I am a naturally independent person, so this is really great, like learning to be independent as well. I just recently watched Art and Rose's Why I Regret Not Going to College video, and I really appreciate what she had to say, because I was one of those people that didn't know what I was doing when I went to college. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to even go to college, but it was just kind of like a path paved for me already. So, and that's why I went to college and pursued art. I was originally not even an art major, which I can definitely go in depth with, like how I found my major and how I am where I am today. But that's for another video. But for right now, yeah, it's definitely been an experience of being in school and like having that rhythm, and I definitely don't regret going to college. For me, like, it was something that I needed to do. I needed something to work towards, and I'm really glad that I went to college, but definitely college is not for everyone. So definitely think about that. I think that I really enjoyed her video because she kind of made it seem like she set it up to be like, yes, college is there and it's a great opportunity, but sometimes it's not always necessary for everyone. So I really appreciated that insight and a new fresh perspective onto it. I guess the next point is dating outside of college. So for me, I did not date at all at school. I was very focused on my studying, and also I didn't like anyone at my school. I went to a small private liberal arts school, and it just like wasn't my cup of tea. I just didn't find anyone that like jived with me at my school, or that I felt like was worthy. I don't know. I just didn't find anyone that I liked at my school. And now dating outside of school, I have been on the dating apps, which is a whole nother video that I could probably go into, but I'll briefly like talk about my experience with dating apps now that I'm outside of school. It's different because for me, I don't meet that many people organically anymore. I feel like that's just like normal now. Like, no one really meets people organically anymore. So I felt like, okay, like I'll sign up for this app. It's a free app, and try out dating online. It's definitely been a different experience that I'm used to. I've never really been on apps before. I'm currently on Bumble, Coffee Meets Bagel, and I was on Hinge. So those are the three that I was on. For me personally, I like Bumble the best out of the three so far. I just signed up for Coffee Meets Bagel because my friend kind of dared me to. And then Bumble I like the best, and Hinge I was on, but I actually got rid of Hinge. Personally, I like Bumble because I get to make my first move, and because of how many people are on it. I feel like there's more of a variety, and because it's like one of the more well-known apps like Tinder and Bumble are more well-known, I feel like there's more variety of people, while as like I felt like on Hinge particularly, like I didn't see a lot of people on there because it's not that well known of an app, and so I just felt limited a little bit with the people that were on there, and there wasn't as much diversity. So but dating outside of college is definitely different. I have gone on a couple of dates, and it's nice. Like, it's different. You get to meet people, and a lot of people that I meet are still in college, and I graduated school. So it's different being like, oh yeah, I'm graduated from school, and people are like, so what are you doing? And me just kind of having to answer, I'm not sure yet. I just graduated in May, so like I am enjoying it so far. I am actually seeing this one guy, and I don't know, right now we're both kind of in that phase where like we like each other, but we're not sure like where this will go in the future, just because it seems almost like our paths aren't like go alongside each other. Like, I feel like we're just seeing each other right now casually. And I definitely have had my fair share of existential crises. I start thinking about like, do I want to go to graduate school? I feel like I'm so tired of being in school. I have like debt. I'm exhausted from working and doing like schoolwork. And so I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out with my life, and I hope you guys are here along for the ride for this. But yeah, college is definitely one of like the best experiences that I've had in my life, and I'd love to talk more in depth about my college experience. But it is also like the post-grad life isn't super glamorous. It's not amazing like what I thought or pictured in my mind. I thought I was gonna be like working and like meeting up with friends, drinking, going out, and just having so much fun. And I am having fun and I am going out and meeting my friends, but it's also like I have to be realistic, and I need to like make money, and I need to do things to help support myself now that I'm like an individual and I'm independent and everything. So it's just not like 100% like super duper glamorous. Like I need to like save gas money and all these things. Like I have to be realistic now. So it's definitely a different experience. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Definitely check out my next video, and I'll have to see you in the next one. Bye!